Hi everyone. Today we are going to break down the role of a supply chain logistics manager using a real job opening from Honasa Consumer Ltd, which is the parenting company of brands like Mamaearth, the Derma Co and Aqualogica. So if you are an MBA in supply chain or operations or logistics or planning a career in FMCG or D2C companies, this role is very relevant for you. So let's understand what this role actually means, like what you'll do day-to-day activities, and then the skills required, and what are the career growth you can expect in this particular role. So let me just tell you what this job title mean. So you are responsible for moving finished goods from factories to warehouses and finally to the customers. Basically, you have this role tells you that you have to ensure products reach the right place at right time at lowest possible cost. So in an FMCG or D2C company like Honasa Logistics, it is critical because the products move very fast and then the customer expectations are very high. So delays directly impact sales and brand image. So this role involves a lot you about thinking your thinking process, like you have to be very speed, accuracy and cost control, as well as the coordination with other coordination and the cross collaboration. So if we see about the key responsibility key roles and the responsibilities associated with this particular role. So the first would be the logistics and transportation management, where you'll have to manage primary and secondary transportation, which includes the movement of goods from factories to warehouses, and then from the warehouses to the distributors or the end customers. So this coordination with the third party logistics and transportation vendors is also involved in this. And then secondly, if we talk about the warehouse and distribution coordination, so you'll have to work closely with warehouses teams to track inbound and outbound shipments and then ensure proper inventory flow. Also the support last mile and distributed deliveries. So you won't, so basically if you see, you won't run a warehouse, but you'll have to coordinate and optimize logistics performance in the warehouse. And then the key performance tracking and KPIs needs to be done. So the freight cost per unit, the transit time and the delivery adherences, all this you have to analyze the gaps and suggest improvements to reduce cost and delays. And then the stakeholder and cross-functional coordination, because you'll be working with a lot of internal teams like sales teams, demand planning, warehouse partners and transporters, vendors, etc. So you need to have a strong coordination with all these people, which ensures that logistics which ensures that the business growth instead of becoming a bottleneck. And then the continuous improvement is also mentioned here, where you'll need to identify the inefficiencies and improve process by optimizing routes or improving vendor performance or standardizing SOPs. So overall, if you see this role, you need to be responsible and you have to keep logistics running smooth, reliable and cost efficient. So coming to the skills required for this role, you first let me talk about the technical skills. In the technical skills, you need to have a thorough idea in supply chain and logistics, which involves the transportation management, warehousing fundamentals, and inbound and outbound logistics, and all this stuff. And talking about the analytical skills, you need to have an understanding of advanced Excel. And then the data analysis needs to you need to have a proper understanding of data analysis. Basic data analysis is fine, and then the KPI tracking, cost analysis, all this are required. When we talk about the managerial skills, the stakeholder coordination, vendor management, and clear communication, ability to work under pressure, all this are under the managerial skills. So if we talk about the career prospects, so in short term you can see yourself as maybe senior logistics manager or regional logistics leads and etc. So in the medium term, if we see, you can plan for supply chain planning roles or network optimization, this sort of roles. And in long run, you can see the leadership roles like head of logistics or supply chain operations head, or any leadership roles in FMCG or D2C or e-commerce companies like that. So overall, to summarize about this role, this is execution heavy and high impact role, I would say. So it focuses more on transportation, coordination, cost control and performances. So it offers strong long-term growth in FMCG and D2C supply chains. So if you are planning your role in supply chain domain, so this will be a very good opportunity, I would say. So get ready with the skills required and grab this opportunity. Thank you.